Let's talk about a team that, admittedly, we don't talk a whole lot about in this pod. That being our team, Northern Michigan, the Wildcats.
Wildcats, baby.
Wildcats. I try to avoid a lot because I don't want to seem like a homer.
Yeah.
Obviously, playing here, being here, I don't want to throw them in the podcast every time. But today, I think, is a pretty worthy reason because we just got a renovated locker room, up here at Northern Michigan. And this thing looks awesome. I will let you all watching on YouTube be the judge of it yourself. It's out on our Twitter account. I posted it earlier today on NMU Football because I do happen to run those socials. But why don't we take a look? This is the video we threw up there. First shot right here. I mean, biggest thing you'll see, like, that cat head on the top. Any locker room that's got something like this, man, like, count me in. That is the easiest way to make a really clean locker room.
Wins me over instantly, dude.
Absolutely. You can see, like, in this frame right here, and I've got some better pictures we'll look at in a second, but the big wraps, I was actually able to help out and work on a couple of those in the design process. They just turned out really clean.
They look really good.
Really slick. And, I don't have any pictures like before the locker room, but you just have to imagine, like, this is a big upgrade as far as visually goes. The space has always been really nice, but to get a facelift like this.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Yee!
Really clean stuff.
Like that a lot.
We, us, and our pillars up here. Boys pretty excited about that.
Ooh, like a little slash.
You like that?
I did like that.
It's pretty clean. So we got the reveal earlier today, the first day of camp for the Wildcats, and I've got some pictures that we can look at here real quick, Gavin. But I'm just pretty pumped. Like I said, that space has always been a really nice space, but what it needed, like, badly is a facelift. Yeah. And that's exactly what it got.
Looks really good.
So very excited about that. Let's look at a couple pictures. This gives you a better idea of, I think, kind of the scale of the actual locker room. This one's probably my favorite. I took this while the guys were out at practice today, actually. I ran into the locker room, grabbed a couple shots. That's just, like, blacking out the ceiling. We have it in our podcast studio that people can't see it on YouTube, but, like, just blacking out the ceiling immediately upgrades any space. Yeah. To me, it upgrades just about, I mean, I wouldn't do it in my family room at the house.
Oh, that'd be wild.
You might have to get locked away for that. That would be insane.
You're having dinner in the back cave? Like, what?
Yes. But as far as it comes to, like, these type of environments where you want the focus to not be up there, yeah, like, this look is so sick. That matte black. And again, when you have that dark backdrop contrasting to those lights and that lit up Wildcat head on the top, this looks really clean.
That's pretty fantastic.
That looks really hard. So
I like the little panels right there with the NMU logo above it and the little pictures and the
on the end of the lockers.
Those look good too.
Those do look really solid. I was pumped about those because those were not there either. He's talking about the graphics. You can see that the green and yellow, the split. Here's another good angle for us right there. That gives you a better idea of kind of what our locker room looks like from a different angle. Like I said, man, it's a nice space. So it's divided up into, like, you've got 3 larger pods on one side and then kind of a couple on the other side. So it is, like, it's a really nice space. We just got those carpet, like the green carpet inserts. I think like a dark gray carpet would have been hard. That would have made it a 10 out of 10. You know what I mean? Because that carpet is relatively new, but I'll be the first one to say I'm not the biggest fan of how it looks. Like I said, though, this was a much needed facelift for the place, and we can look at one of those wraps though, like this guy right here.
Oh wow!
Hey now, that thing's sick,
dude.
That is so sweet.
That looks really nice.
Wildcat football. So that's we have 2 entrances. That's in the one entrance where you walk in, and that's like that. That's where we go out for game day too, actually. So that looks pretty badass. I'm really pumped with how that stuff turned out. You got the TV over there in the corner, some charging ports for phones and devices and things. It will be nice too, like. It used to be in the locker room, you'd have like a little paper posted or a whiteboard with all the meeting times or special teams, assignments, whatever. All that's just going to go on a TV, which is like, oh my gosh. That'd be way better.
It's just a little touch.
So
just
much better. Things. Yes, dude. So much, like a quality of life improvement. Like absolutely just a quality of life improvement because the rest of that shit, it's so annoying having to have like 15, 20 guys crowd around a little piece of paper because they're all trying to find out what special teams they're on. Pisses me off. That's like a pet peeve. It's so like, weird,
It's like people who try out for plays and they're like scrambling around to see what role they got.
Yes.